Mr. Chair, Mr. Commissioner, dear colleagues. Looking back 4 years ago, when launching the ALDE campaign Europe for Patients, I have good reasons to welcome the agreement reached with the Council in December. And let me first congratulate our rapporteur, Ms Grossetête, as well as other shadows for the good cooperation and great work accomplished, and as well as the father of this initiative, Mr. John Bowis, our colleague. Thank you, John. The European Parliament remained united and stayed firm during the negotiations with the Council. We have stand for patients, and for the first time there will be a clear legislative framework in the EU for patients seeking treatment in another member state. Yes, we have to consider the agreement reached as a small step, but it is a real achievement for patients in Europe, which will strengthen their rights, focusing on their needs, the information available to them, and the quality and safety of care. I am sure, however, that the European Parliament would have supported a more ambitious result, though I recognise the need for Member States to be able to set up prior authorisation to maintain the sustainability of their health system. I regret that they, including the Belgian Presidency, have sometimes put organisational consideration on top of patients' interests and needs. But we are representing our citizens, and we are responsible for this representation here in this House. Let me just mention one example. Quality and safety. While Member States were keen on having the risk in terms of quality and safety as a criteria to refuse the prior authorisation, they have been reluctant and opposing to any system for the sharing of information and upgrading of requirements in this field at EU level. ALDE welcomes the future directive, but we will be strict about implementation and make sure a proper reporting and monitoring is in place to ensure that the directive is correctly implemented and that the prior authorisation and reimbursement provisions are not becoming an unjustified obstacle to patients. Finally, let me highlight one of my regrets, the lack of ambition on the provision agreed for the cooperation in the field of e-health, again to the strong opposition from most advanced Member States in this area. The initial proposal from the Commission has been significantly watered down, and I would therefore like to ask Mr. Dalli the following question. Mr. Commissioner, would the Commission consider the development of a stand-alone proposal on e-health, fostering cooperation, enabling interoperability of data and safety for patients, thus making it a reality in Europe? Thank you.